BSB. Tatandaan natin na yung upper bracket matches, they tend to have this aura na kapag natapos to, at kung sino manalo dito, ito yung magdidictate ng pacing talaga nung buong mangyayari pa sa lower bracket.
Yep, basically, if you win this next matchup, mag-aantay ka na lang.
Mag-aantay ka.
Itong top 4 qualifiers in Group B, parang season finale na to eh. Parang grand finals na to kasi makapagpahinga ka, inaantay mo na lang kung sino yung aakyat from the lower bracket. Going into the draft, it's Boom Esports on the play. Sasagot ang BSB. Tinanggalan ng Boom ang BSB ng Lilia and Selena. And of course, BSB getting rid of Jake the Dogs, Kimi, and Kuya Diz Valir.
And Kuya Di dito. Parang iba talaga yung dating sa akin ng Kuya Di. Okay.
Yeah, you know who it is.
Ang ganda na ginawa ni Boom Esports dito na tinanggal na lang nila yung Lilia just because ito yung isa sa mga pinaka-successful heroes na ginamit ni Shider kanina.
And Trevor.
Yes. One of the things na kailangan intindihin dito for the side of BSB, I think naging tactic lang din nila to. Kasi in a way, parang pinreaksan nila yung kalaban na isipin ng lahat na, BSB, maglililya to. Parang ganun na yung dumating eh. And they get one free slot and one free pick for the side of BSB dahil lang naban yung Lilia na yan.
Mental conditioning, ika nga. At yung free slot na yun, lagay nila para sa Diggy. It's a safe pick. They've been very good with it. I'm pretty sure this is gonna go on Trevor. And of course, yung medyo sabihin nating legit pick nila is going to be the Grok.
Okay. So, Leo, ang kailangan natin tingnan din dito is BSB. They went for their two utilities agad dito. And Grok and the Diggy, usually kapag kaganyan yung mga tanks mo, mas nagkakaroon ng tendency pumili yung kalaban mo ng mga hero na mahirap hulihin. Kasi yung in terms of catch, in terms of crowd control, parang hindi sila yung pinaka-best. Pero in terms of damage output and utility talaga na yung tipong aalalayan ka, kayang-kaya nila gawin yun.
Oddly enough, tama ka nga. They are supports. I mean, Grok more on the tank, Diggy more on the support. Pero tama ka, nakakagulat yung damage output na nadadala na dito. And of course, Trevor on the Diggy, babanta niya lang dito. Si Jiraxnu, possibly on this carry. Dire-diretso na sila dyan. And again, this was a point brought up by Wolf and Prof B kanina. Sabi nila, smart idea ba na agahan natin ang paglabas ng core? Ipapakita agad natin yung core. And yun yung ginawa dito ng Boom Esports. Sabi nila, sige, yung roaming jungle sa assassin natin, itong Ling, lagyan na natin, labas na natin. Tapos sundan pa natin ng Bruno Hylos pick. BSB, they played it safe. Una yung utility, sinunod nila yung carry.
Pero alam mo, each pattern has its pros and cons. Pero ang kailangan lang alalahanin dito ng mga teams is if they go for these kinds of strategies or drafts, kailangan naging adaptive ka buong draft na rin. Kumbaga, naging preparado ka sa lahat na mangyayari sa draft na to at lagi kang may sagot if ever may ibabato sa iyo yung kalaban.
Speaking of ibabato, here comes the Jawhead coming up for
babato nga.
Esports. Sakto, di ba?
Babato nga.
Check out the bands though, paring Butters. It's Harit on the side of Boom and BSB taking out the X-Borg.
Okay, so para sa akin, Leo, dito mas clear yung plan ng Boom Esports dito. Kasi meron silang Jawhead na parang alam mo yun, parang kaya niyang counterin yung Diggy agad-agad. Kasi paminsan si Diggy ang kailangan mo na naman isipin dyan. Diggy is good sa extended team fights. Kasi yun yung specialty ng Time's Journey. Kaya niya i-reset yung buong laban na pabor sa inyo para doon sa buong
pagkatapos lumapag ng ult, meron pa, kaya pa uli. Pero ang ginagawa kasi ni Jawhead, wala naman pakialam si Jawhead sa sa stunts eh. Ang gusto ni Jawhead, malapitan kanya para ma-burst down kanya. Yun yung gagawin niya sa Diggy dito. Na baka dumating yung isang clash na walang Time's Journey kasi wala na talaga yung Diggy sa laban at umiikot na siya, itlog na siya. And it looks like the next few picks here are going to be the Farsa for Boom Esports at sa BSB naman, rounding it out with an Esmeralda.
Yes.
I really like the Esmeralda pick here, although pwede natin sabihin, she has started to fall off. Medyo mas pinapaboran na ng ating mga experts, analysts, even players, itong Harith. But since Harith was taken out of the equation, mukhang si Esmeralda muna ang gagamitin ng BSB. We were talking about yung extended team fights nga na gustong gawin dito ng BSB with that Diggy lineup. And pwede natin sabihin yung una nilang mga piniling hero, Grok and Diggy, yan yung mga magiging panimula nila. And for the whole match, you can expect to watch those heroes and see if BSB can make it work. Kasi for the first time today, in this Group B qualifying tournament, ngayon lang natin nakita medyo nag-iba, di ba? Kanina 3 rounds sila, 3 games.
3 games.
Pero halos pareho yung lineup. Ngayon medyo nag-adjust.
Yes, that is true. BSB ngayon, medyo nagkakaroon ng onting suntukan dito sa may middle lane. Boom Esports naman, medyo naging reactive but still, they got Jake the Dog out. And that is one of the things na kailangan bantayan dito ng Boom Esports. Kasi for the side of BSB, they really want to do well as early as possible. Yun yung specialty nila dito just because they have the ground.
They want to do just an explosive start, which they did not do in their first series today. In the first series today, medyo nag-download game sila, which shows possibly how versatile BSB could be. Pero mga kaibigan, check it out on the side of Boom Esports. Medyo nag-stabilize na po. It looks like D needs to go back home muna. Recall to recover. Hindi mo kayang bantayan si Jake kung mabababuhay mo. And let's introduce our players. 1 minute into the game, it's Bimo on that Farsa, si Rio ang ating Ling, Jake the Dog on the Bruno, D on that Hylos, at si Levi ang ating Johead.
For the side of BSB, it's going to be Cap 1 on the Grok, Wilson as the Thams, Jirax no carry, Shider Cutie as the Esmeralda, and Trevor as the Diggy. Alam mo, yung laning natin ngayon, Leo, hindi din ganon ka-defined kasi umiikot-ikot talaga yung mga players dito. Ang ginagawa nila is iniiwas sila si Jake the Dog dun sa combination na meron dito, yung carry tsaka yung Diggy. Para, alam mo yun, napakahirap kasi. Isipin mo may marksman ka na kayang alalayan ng isang Diggy, tapos kapag sinubukan mo siya i-go, double damage pa yung mangyari, pero dito falling very low. He will go down, and that is going to be the first kill of the game. BSB, ano man sabi mo doon, Leo? Pero sumasagot pa sila dito.
It looks like it's gonna be an extended team fight even early on. Trevor looking really low. Ito si Rio pumasok na with the blades. The Tempest of Blades. Mukhang magbabayad siya. Jiraxnu naniningil na. That's 2-0 for our marksman on the side of BSB. Mukhang magre-reset muna sila dito. Boom, down on their back foot. Down about 2,000 gold. Make that almost 3. Pero, Butters, I said, nung game 1, nung series 1 natin, yung BSB, sila yung medyo wiser team. Pero ngayon, mukhang sila naman yung mas lalong hot dito sa ating series. What can you say about that?
Boom Esports dito, I think that was a fight that they didn't really want to take. Rio should have been happy na, alam mo yon, hindi siya kasama dun sa mga casualty in the first place. But he went in, tried to go for Trevor, and Trevor dito, they were really ready for Rio. So, ang nangyari is, nabigyan lang na extra lamang dito, yung side ng BSB.
Muntik na mag-part 2 yung laban na yun.
Muntik na mag-part 2. Muntik na mag-part 2.
Glorious Pathway, saktong lapag lang by your boy D. Hindi na ako magkukuya D kasi may iba tayong kilalang Kuya D.
May iba akong kilalang Kuya D.
Sakto lang yun, Glorious Pathway. And of course, that retreat, i-convert ng BSB sa libreng turtle. But here comes Levi, facing down Shider, Cutie, Trevor, and Wilson. And there is a defensive feathered airstrike para mag-clear ng waves para mapilitan to si Cap 1 na mag-back off, pumasok sa likod ng tore niya. And it looks like finally, ang Boom Esports, meron silang offensive.
And Rio dito, biting off more than he can chew. But right now, onto the bottom lane, meron din po siya nangyayari dito. D, just trying to defend this as much as possible. Jake the Dog, ito yung hirap sa kanya ngayon. Hindi siya makapag-farm with the peace of mind na hindi siya mapapatay in any way. Kanina pa siya naghahanap dito. Even the crab coin, hindi niya dito masecure para sa sarili niya. Hanggang pangarap lang siya, sinisipa-sipa lang niya eh. Kumbaga tinitikman-tikman lang niya.
If anything, natutulungan niya pa yung kalaban. And here we see Jake getting chased down by Cap 1. Off-screen kill. Down bottom it's D. Shider Cutie gets him down. And Cap 1 gonna be backing off here. But that's all he could do. Hindi nila mapatay yung mga members ng BSB. Pero naipo-push back nila. I was gonna say, Butters, tama ano sinabi mo na yung Grok at saka yung Diggy, it's going to be significant in this matchup. Under 5 minutes in here, nakikita natin na si Jake the Dog, sabihin natin si Kuya D, si D. Kasi I respect him. He's a great support hero player. But I gotta say, si D, yung high loss, maganda siya sa team fights.
Yes.
Pero when it comes to babysitting, medyo mahirap asahan ng isang high loss. Especially with the kind of game that Jake wants to have.
One of the things then you have to take into consideration here is what is the nature of the tanks na pinipili dito ng mga teams. Pero right now, we are having a clash. Feathered Airstrike is there, and Cap 1 dito, walang pakialam sa Feathered Airstrike. Pero Rio on the other side, Tempest Blades will be used. Nandun siya sa pinakalikod, he will just dash out. And going back to what I was saying earlier, you have to learn or you have to know the nature of these tanks. Kasi may mga tanks dito tayo tinatawag na talagang uma-advance sila, nandun sila sa likod, gusto nila na hold down nila yung mga cores. Meron naman talagang mga frontliners lang na ayaw iwanan or pinoprotektahan talaga yung mga nasa backline. So, I feel na for Boom Esports, they really have those tanks na parang pumapasok doon para i-hug out yung mga cores netong kalaban. And BMO dito doesn't really have that, alam mo yun, parang tulong naaalalayan siya kapag ka medyo nasa alanganin siya.
Yeah, and I guess what we can see from the past 6 minutes going into this, down goes BMO, is yung high-loss dito na dapat kung tama yung nangyayari, if it's, kung naaayon siya sa plano ng Boom, is dapat pumapasok siya nang sa stand. Pero ang nangyayari, nag-glorious pathway, tumatakbo, nagde-defend. So, they're put on their back foot here. It's very hard for Jake the Dog to make any money in this kind of economic landscape. Sabihin natin, meron siya, nahirapan siya, yung piso nahirapan.
Yes. Kitang-kita naman dito kung paano talaga pinapahirapan netong BSB, etong side ng Boom Esports. Pero Wilson dito, popping out that vengeance and look at the heals. Levi dito, hindi makontrol yung damage niya, but this is a 4v1 and that is going to be a kill. BSB dito, yes, they are making the right plays, pero alam mo yon, hindi siya nawawala ng mistakes eh. Meron pa rin mistakes na makapagbigay sila ng mga unnecessary kills, but right now, another glorious pathway. What is happening? Reverse time is there, pero Trevor dito nagtago na lang sa brush kasi takot din siya sa feathered airstrike. Pero may feathers din siya.
Pareho silang may ibon.
Pareho silang may ibon. Hindi, technically isa ibon.
Yung isa owl, yung isa peacock.
Peacock. Tama naman.
Here we see now Cap 1 trying to bother Rio and Levi, pero mukhang magiging equal na ang labanan. It's a 2-on-2 situation. Gawin mo ng 5-on-2. And BSB here, the smarter play, lalayo muna sila, kulang sila doon. And up comes the turtle. Is this the second turtle of the game?
This is the second turtle of the game.
Okay.
Ano naman napansin ko dito, Leo, is yung lineup dito ng Boom Esports, they're really taking a lot of resources or manpower para lang makapag-secure ng isang buff, para makapag-secure ng isang turret. Yun yung difference nila dito sa side ng BSB. Yung BSB kasi para may confidence pa.
Mas sulit yung bawat galaw ng BSB. Konting galaw lang, may nangyayari na. And here we go, down bottom. As we were saying, konting galaw lang. Mukhang si Shider Cutie, nasobrahan siya. Down he goes. Coming up next, Wilson with the Contra Inferno. Not gonna be enough. Jake the Dog, sipa lang na sipa ng bola. Baback out muna siya. Here comes the Guardian's Barrier. Pero mukhang hindi yun sapat. Trevor and Cap 1, double support. There goes the Time's Journey. Rio with the Blades of Tempest. Pukulangin siya. Bagsak, sabi ni Jerax. No. And that is going to be a 1-for-2 trade.
Jake the Dog.
Ang BSB. Megla 3-for-2. Sabi nila, yung piso nyo kulang pa. Gagawin natin
masyado silang pilit Trevor dito. Nagpumilit sa robot, kinalaban yung manok. Pero right now, Jerax dito, really just having a great time taking everyone down from the side of Boom Esports. Take note lang, naka-electro flash siya. Hindi siya dito naka-bounty hunter. If yung 7 kills yan, bounty hunter, I think tapos na tayo dito.
Pero Butters, okay lang din yung Electro Flash.
Yes.
Because it gives Jerax the mobility and the sustainability. Mawawala yung 4 kills niya dyan or 7 kills niya dyan kung hindi siya naka-Electro Flash.
But,
hindi siya magsusurvive.
Yes. The thing is, kaya lang siya nagkakaroon ng dueling capability na ganito kaganda early on is because of that extra movement speed na nakukuha niya.
And the HP regen.
Yes.
So, ladies and gentlemen, ito na po ang pagbabalik ng Marksman emblem. Kung mapapansin ninyo, some players like Jake the Dog would prefer Bounty Hunter. Pero tingnan nyo dito, Levi biting the dust kahit na muntik na siya matulungan ni Bimo doon. A defensive feathered airstrike, not enough to save the Jawhead. Down he goes. Medyo binisita yata siya ng tatlong membro ng BSB Cubao. As we were talking about it, mga kaibigan, balik tayo sa discussion. Bounty Hunter versus Electro Flash. Dati, nung mga araw na pwede pang mag-farm freely at biglang lumabas na para pumatay, okay pa yung Bounty Hunter.
Oo, pero Rio dito, pumasok na siya doon. And this might be a kill. Yes, it will. Shider Cutie, nakita siya dito and the Falling Star Moon will be used to take him down.
Hindi na susulit ni Rio yung Bounty Hunter.
And to be honest, Kaya nagigets ko din naman kung bakit talaga kinuha ni Jirax dito yung kanyang Electro Flash. Pero mamaya natin pag-usapan yan, there might be a fight that will happen in a bit, pero hindi nako-contest dito yung Boom Esports. Okay. The thing about the Electro Flash dito kay Jirax, no, I think ang sinabi niya lang dito is mas malakas talaga yung early game dito ng side ng Boom Esports just because they have the Farsa, they have the Ling.
And the Bruno versus Amari, mas mabilis na-responde ang Bruno.
Mas mabilis nakaka-responde ang Bruno. But you have to think about it like this. Iniisip ni Jirax dito, mag-Electro Flash na lang ako. Kasi kung hindi ko din naman kaya humabol ng maaga sa team fight, hindi ko rin magagamit, hindi ko rin masusulit yung Bounty Hunter. Which is, ang nakakatawa pa, hindi naman nakakatawa, pero ang nakakalito pa or misteryo na si Ryu pa dito yung naka-Bounty Hunter at siya pa yung hindi gumamit. Hindi pa nakagamit ng sulit.
Yep, and again, I think that's because of how BSB used their movements on the map. Check this out, Trevor looking really low. Here comes the Glorious Pathway. Kumakatok na sa bahay ng Boom.
Pero si Jake the Dog.
BSB. Jake the Dog.
Lumabas si Jake the Dog.
Ay pansin, nasa gilid siya. Umikot muna, and there is a defensive feathered airstrike. Papasok!
Oh my goodness!
Shider Cutie with the
oh my goodness!
Jirax no ngayon, pumufocus sa mga heroes, making sure na wala na pipigil sa pagdepensa dito. Wilson taking some hits, mag-aantay na sila ng minion wave. And ladies and gentlemen, ano po, 12 minutes in, this is BSB taking game 1.
Probably one of the fastest games na meron tayo dito ngayon sa ating qualifiers. Boom Esports drops game number 1 against BSB. And that was very unfortunate for the side of Boom Esports. They could have, made better decisions into this game. Pero yung Ling talaga, naging non-factor siya.
Yeah.
It wasn't really utilized to his full advantage. And it's not about the player, Hindi yun dahil kay Ryo.
Hindi. Yung
hindi dahil kay Ryo.
Nasa comp at saka nasa interaction ng lineups nila.
And nakuha din lahat ng BSB yung mga pinaplano nila. So that only means na kahit anong hirap dito or kahit anong gawin ni Ryo dito, parang nagkaroon na talaga ng limit kung ano yung yung kumbaga maaambag niya sa team fights.
I mean, looking at the lineup on BSB, mas mukha silang mas late game kung tutuusin. Pero naayos nila yon because of the movement